Walking is great. It's a great way to stay active and improve your mental and physical health. I'm pretty sure we all know this, but how much walking is too much? Is there such a thing as too much walking? I don't know. I want to state this now and multiple times throughout the video. I am not a doctor. Anything I do on this channel is just me trying things out to see how they affect me personally as a creative person. If you want to change anything in your life regarding diet or exercise, please talk to your doctor first. With that being said, a nice round number is 10,000 steps, or around 5 miles. You can find tons of influencers online talking about how they got 10,000 steps for a week, a month, a year, 10 years, and the benefits they not only felt mentally but physically saw even within those short amounts of time. But here's the thing, when I'm not making these videos, which you should definitely subscribe to this channel to make sure you know when the next one comes out, I'm a full-time choir director. My job involves constantly walking around to listen to sections, get notes from a piano, doing weird physical games to get high schoolers engaged in what we're talking about. So on any normal day, I'm getting around 10 to even 12,000 steps. And like I said, that's the normal amount. On days where we have concerts or we're hosting something at the school, it easily gets up to around 20,000. But it's currently summer, and here in America, teachers get a few months off, which means all of those steps, all of that walking is gone. I initially planned this video with the idea to just get 10,000 steps a day, just to keep my body moving. But then I got curious if I would see a huge physical or mental difference by bumping it up to 20. So let's talk about it. So I like to run. Don't get me wrong, I'm not good at it, but I like to run. So my idea is to go running every morning and knock out about half the steps that way. The other secret weapons for this challenge are back at the house. At the beginning of the summer, my girlfriend and I, bought a standing desk and a walking treadmill. So far, I love this thing. Anytime I'm doing something on my computer that I don't need to be in the studio for, I'm walking. With these two things, both running and indoor walking, I'm not too worried about actually getting the steps in. What I'm more interested in are the stats. At the starting time of this challenge, here is what my body looks like. I currently weigh 196.6 pounds. Throughout the summer, I've been going to the gym and doing strength training sessions 4 times a week, which I will continue to do during this experiment. The main difference is I usually only go running 1 or 2 days a week, so this will drastically change how many steps I'm getting. I'm also not strictly counting calories, but I have been meal prepping and trying to be aware of the kind of foods I'm eating. So during the week, I'll try to eat what I would normally eat to keep the validity of the test. Again, not a doctor. If you want to change anything, talk to a real doctor. The last thing I'm going to keep track of is my general energy level and mood throughout the week. I definitely feel better when I'm consistently exercising and eating healthy, but maybe 20,000 steps a day will have some diminishing returns. So that's where I'm starting. Let's see how the week goes. So this is day 1. Did a little morning run. I'm about 2 miles in, about 3,500 steps. Feeling good. It's kind of cloudy today, so that's been nice. And yeah, feeling good. First run done, 5 miles. Look at the time. And we're right over 8,500 steps. And it's only 9:40 in the morning. So finishing up night 1 on the treadmill, it is kind of cutting it close. It's 11:08. I've been walking for about an hour and we are just at about 20,000 steps. So far, today's been great. I've had a ton of energy. I was super productive. I don't know if that was because of the 20,000 steps necessarily. I think it's because I went out and ran first thing in the morning. But yeah, it's been a good day 1 and I'm ready for the rest of the week. So my plan was working well on day 1. With almost half the steps knocked out as soon as I woke up that morning, I didn't have an issue getting the rest done at home. And going into day 2, I felt great. But as you will soon see, that did not remain the case. Day 2, feeling good. I woke up with a lot of energy this morning. My calves were really killing me, which is to be expected. But besides that, nothing's really been harmed so far. I had a workout yesterday, went really well. I got a PR on bench, which is cool. Wow, need a haircut. But yeah, probably gonna go for another 5 miles today. I just finished 2 running. I'll probably walk at least half a mile, then get back on again. But yeah, feeling good still. Day 2. looking good this morning. Just a nice walk. Here we are again on the home treadmill, finishing up the night. So far, still feel pretty good. I was really tired today, but I don't think that's because of the steps. I think it's because I've been waking up earlier to go running and not going to bed earlier to compensate. So I think energy levels are still good. My legs were a little stiff this morning, but they feel fine. I'm still going to the gym like normal. And yeah, see you for day 3. So still feeling pretty good. Some minor pains in my legs, specifically my calves, but that's to be expected. My energy was up and my strength was still increasing. On to day 3. Morning of day 3. I'm a little over 3 miles in of my morning run. I'm also not wearing a shirt, trying to even out these tan lines a little bit. So far still feeling good. Didn't really want to go running this morning, but I did, so that's good. And my legs are stiff, more stiff than yesterday. But I did sleep in a little bit more, so I'm curious to see what my energy level looks like today. So the morning walk was done along with about half my steps. Later that day, we had a last-minute trip to the zoo with some friends, and that was a great opportunity to get some steps in without having to walk on the treadmill at home. Little fun summer excursion. We're at the zoo. My girlfriend and a couple of our friends. I currently have 11,700 steps, so hopefully this will rack up a few so I don't have to walk as far on the treadmill tonight. Not even real.
It's not.
Oh, he's coming over. He's picking a fight.
Come close, no petting or touching, please.
All right.
We can move.
Whoa. Oh, look at this guy. Look at that guy.
Hi. Hi.
Are you sure we can't pet it?
Hi.
But even with the zoo excursion, I still found myself on the treadmill with only minutes left to get all of my steps in. Still ended up walking on the treadmill tonight, but we got the steps. And this is where everything takes a turn for the worst. If you remember from the beginning of day 3, I went on my usual morning run, but decided to not wear a shirt to even out my tan lines. In that moment, I forgot a very crucial fact. I'm white. Specifically Irish. So I ended up getting a sunburn all over my chest, stomach, shoulders, back. Not a fun time. Now, it wasn't that bad. It went away within like 3 days, but it completely drained my energy for the next day or 2. That mixed with the growing pain in my legs, specifically my feet at this point, and that was the tipping point. I'm sorry to say, I skipped a day of 20,000 steps. I know. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I did my best. I did my best. But then I remembered this experiment is for more than just myself. It's for you, the viewer, who is hopefully subscribed to this channel. So I moved past my falter and kept on with the week of 20,000 steps. And that's all the footage I got for day 4. You can really see on my face at this point that I'm not having fun with this challenge anymore. My legs are hurting constantly. It takes hours to get these steps in every day. Overall, I was ready for this week to be over. Out here again, this is day 5. I took a day off yesterday. I went running the day before that, got a little sunburned, and my legs were just killing me. So I did skip one day, but I'm back at it. About 4.5 miles down right now. Walking, obviously, can only run about 2 miles, but still feeling okay. Day 5 and I was back outside after thoroughly applying layers and layers and layers of sunscreen. You can still see the burn from a few days ago, very embarrassing. That day we also walked around the mall with my girlfriend's sister and her baby, so that logged some more easy social steps. I didn't film any of that because that would be weird, so just take my word for it. But that mixed with about another hour on the home treadmill and I got my 20,000 steps for the day. Day 6 was another close call. I decided not to go running in the morning because my legs and feet were still feeling really bad. But what's new? So I thought, you know what's a good idea? I'll just walk all my steps today naturally. Long story short, it was a big day for the home treadmill. I messed up, y'all. I messed up today. It's 10 o'clock and I only have 12,000 steps. I need to walk another 4 miles. I'm crushing it on this right now, but I don't know how long I can last. My feet already hurt. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna keep doing it because I don't give up. And I already missed a day. One more day after this. One more. That's all I'm thinking. Here we go. But we did it. And I forgot to take a video of the step count again. But what do I gain from lying to you? And then we finally made it. With the burning desire for this challenge to be over, along with the knowledge of knowing I only had one more day, I decided to almost double my morning run time. I ran for around an hour and a half and got 15,000 steps on one Hail Mary gym session. All right, this is the last day. It's technically Monday of the next week because I missed a day, but here we are. I'm going to my apartment's gym complex to run on the treadmill instead of outside because it's already noon and it's way too hot. Instead of running first thing in the morning, I decided to do some music stuff. I know, what a waste of time, but we're gonna go. The only problem is these treadmills are set on 30-minute timers, so I'm gonna have to continually stop and start the running, but it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a good time and I'm gonna see how far I can go. I'm gonna try to knock out as many of these steps as I can because honestly, I am so ready for this week to be done. After that, we went to the mall again. So my girlfriend and I decided to go to the mall, and I thought it'd be fun to look up some statistics about walking. So according to the Mayo Clinic, the average American takes 3,000 to 4,000 steps a day, which is not a lot. It's about 1.5 to 2 miles. I was curious how this stacked up with the rest of the world, and globally, the average daily step count is around 5,000, which is less than I thought it would be. I use Surfshark VPN, and the two places I VPN the most are Germany and France, so I checked those specific countries out. In Germany, the average step count is around 5,200 steps, while France is 5,100. I was curious if the step count around the world was different, leading to different health averages, and that's what I found. And finally, after 1 week plus a day and over 140,000 steps, the challenge was finally over. We are there. Please. Oh, please change. We are so close. I'm walking around the island in my apartment. And we did it. We finally did it. It's finally over. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. I'm so happy it's over. Last day, we did it. We did it. And here we are, the day after the challenge. I was so excited I rewarded myself with McDonald's today. And like always, it wasn't worth it. I am so happy that I didn't have to walk 20,000 steps today. This was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I was constantly hurting. Walking and running became more of a chore than an activity I used to like. And while I don't think my energy changed much over the week, the time that walking took out of my day to finish or work on other projects really impacted my overall productivity. But let's see the stats. At the beginning of the week, I weighed 196.6 pounds, and now I weigh 194.4 pounds. So I lost about 2 pounds, and here's what I look like now. Like I said at the beginning of this video, before this challenge I was going to the gym about 4 times a week and running maybe 1 to 2 times a week. While the walking did happen every day, between physical aches and other time commitments, I only made it to the gym twice this week, 50% of my normal time. So, was it worth it? Without changing my diet at all, I did lose a healthy amount of weight, and I'm pretty sure it was mostly fat, so that's good. But by day 4, I was not having fun. Getting up to walk or run became such a source of dread, and that sucks, cause I like running. I like to go on runs. I did not like running this week. Like every aspect of life, I think this week showed me that balance is important. While I won't continue to set a goal for 20,000 steps a day, I'll probably shoot for 10. Keeping my body moving throughout the week did start to hurt, but it still felt better than not moving at all, which I'm experiencing right now. I've literally only taken like 2,000 steps today. I'm supposed to be celebrating and I feel like And with the home treadmill and standing desk, getting a mile or two in at home while I'm writing a script or answering emails is a great way to stay more active while not sacrificing my time. But this is just my conclusion about my body. Again, if you want to change anything about your diet or exercise, know your body and consult your doctor. Alright, I think I said that enough times throughout the video not to get in trouble. And that's all I got. If you found any value in this video, I would really appreciate a like. If you're a creative person who struggles with consistently exercising, leave a comment saying how you deal with it. Subscribe for more videos like this, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. So it's the day after the challenge is over, and I don't need to walk 20,000 steps, but I'm trying to keep a lifestyle change. So I'm rewarding myself for finishing the challenge by going to grab McDonald's. But the McDonald's is next door to my apartment complex, so I'm walking there. It's really hot.